And I'm gonna keep saying it throughout the stream today. Like a huge thank you to Mark the Shark. I know I'm just a tiny YouTube channel, kind of just doing this to cover the case. But man, a lot of you came over the other day from him. And he also gave me a ride back to my car. That was really cool of him to do. So if you just happen to not follow Mark the Shark, go check him out. He's Mark the Shark 943 on YouTube. All right. Good morning, Kimberly. We are off. So we're on Campbell Road right now. Yeah, this is nice. It's all downhill. Yeah, Mark's a great dude. I literally just met him like minutes before that, and he offered me a ride back. It was awesome because it was hot that day. It's gonna be hot today. That's why I came a little earlier. Both ways. Ugh. Yeah, now there's the hills. There's the house that's under construction. The ribbons. A nice doggy. Good morning, guys. Sorry I'm not able to watch the chat much. I'm on a bicycle, kind of flying by. Here we are, guys. I carried like a cooler with me, so I got drinks for anyone who's out here if they want them. I'm gonna set the tripod, the extenders on. That Compass Charm. Oh yeah, I actually haven't watched the rest of the, I guess it's a two-part that the Today Show is releasing from Savannah Guthrie. I haven't watched that yet. I'll have to check that out. I'm not sure about the Compass Charm. I'm going back and looking. John, yeah, he'll be nice today. John's a good guy. I know he cares about the case too. And it gets hot out here. And I know I said some, I kind of regret on my last streams, like saying that guy, like even mentioning that he had kind of watery eyes. Because people are right. I don't know. He could have like allergies, and a lot of people do here, especially because right behind me you can see stuff is blooming. So you never know what tip could be relevant, so just never know. Alright, I'm setting that. I'm just gonna put my stuff down over here. All right. Well, I think the ransom notes were electronically sent. Good morning, guys. I'm not sure I saw this before. I don't know. Maybe they were all taken. I don't know. Now I gotta bring my tripod back down so I can show you guys. 'Cause this wasn't here last time I was here. Alright, sorry. I know it's shaking. Okay. Okay, so Mark puts those there, okay. I think the yellow's a sign of hope. So people started doing that as a sign of hope. Yeah, and there's there's a ton of like posters and notes in here that are for the Guthrie family. But I mean, they've got a lot going on, so I'm sure they'll eventually read them all. Oh, there's actually a note on the back of this. Let's see, I'll read it. It says, "Nancy, you are the one who made me believe in the power of prayer again. So now I pray for your safe return so you and your family can celebrate as one. Then you and I can pick up where we left off. So many still need you. Don't leave us. Don't leave your family. It's not your time. You got this. I'm praying for you. Don't let this person take away your strength and your power. Miss your wisdom and smiling face. Your friend," and I won't say her name. Ah, that's pretty super sad. Yeah, they definitely, just the not knowing has got to be the worst part. I don't know how that got ripped. I'm gonna set it back up. And there's the cross over there. I'm gonna go ahead and just set stuff up that's fallen over. So at the beginning, most of the flowers were real flowers. Now, probably like almost all of these now are artificial flowers because it's getting so hot here. Like we broke 100 degrees last week. So the flowers, if they were real, they just wouldn't last long at all. So most of these are artificial flowers. Honestly, yeah, there's only, you can see, like, that's what happens. There's that rose that's real and it's starting to kind of wilt. And then in the back here, so they just don't last as long. Those are real. But there was like the flower delivery service that was coming here every day, and they had like 4 or 5 real big yellow like bouquets or whatever, and they would take the old ones, the lady would take the old ones and put new ones down. There's some, yeah, see, those ones are at their time. I'm gonna just pick that up. It's like trash or something, or maybe it used to have flowers in it, I don't know. And there's some, look at that, there's a little, you guys can see that little baby Jesus and little rock hearts that someone painted. This candle, it must have like a prayer written on it. Bring Nancy home. I'm gonna stand this up. Stay. Yeah, you can see just how quiet it is. Early morning, so I can only imagine at 2:30 in the morning what it's like out here with no light. That doesn't want to. Yeah, no problem. It says, when you go through deep waters, I will be with you. Isaiah 43:2. Oh, that's cool. It's a little saguaro cactus. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's always something new that I see here. Oh, I didn't even see the statue thing. Oh, wow. So there's a candle, and it's got people from all over the US that have signed it. That one right there, those are all people's names, and it says from what state they're from. There's like Florida, California, Louisiana, Illinois, Kentucky, all over the place. I was wondering what that was. And there's another one right there too, so I wonder if that's the same thing. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Colorado, Maryland, California. Wow. Please pray, bring her home. Okay, Dad's Gone Live. Okay, that's cool. What does that say? Does that say the Swifties? The Swifties are on it. Bring her home. Is that what that says? Does that say that the Swifties are on it, like Taylor Swift fans? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And there's another one of those from Dad's Gone Live. And there's a ribbon someone wrote on it. May this story end well. Oh, that's an actual candle right here. Jeez. It fell over. But it was Dad's Gone Live community Facebook. Okay, that's cool. I'll leave it standing up. I like this one right here. That's pretty cool. And then there's a small amount And this is the entry to the right side of her driveway. That says, it's kind of hard to read, "In faith and hope for Nancy." Oh, wow, someone had that like custom made out of like copper or something. Nancy, you are my sunshine for many. I can't, it's weird that it's already faded. There's a really cool cross. Some flowers. Yeah, this thing is really cool. Someone spent some time making this. It's pretty neat. It's like all custom, like welded on here on the top. Wow. There's some artists out here. That's pretty cool. Bring Nancy home. Wow, there's another one from Dad's Gone Live. Wow. Iowa, New Jersey, New York, Georgia, Oregon, Illinois. Wow. Oh, this poor plant, you see that? It's just too hot out here. Wow, look at that. That's cool. Dang, these poor plants. Of course, I didn't bring regular water. I brought like electrolyte kind of water, like a Gatorade water, Gatorades. I should have thought of that. Could have watered some of these. And these are cool. I guess they light up at night. Yeah, we don't get much rain here in Tucson. We get like the monsoons a lot in the summertime, where it rains real heavy for short periods of time, and then you get like flash flooding. That's pretty neat. I caught up on the branch. There we go. Free it. That's cool. So I think this is... There's only been a couple cars since I've been here that have drove by. It just shows you how... That's why a lot of people like living out here. It's just so quiet. And I mean, look at the view. They look even closer in person. Like you got the mountains right there. In her interview on the Today Show, Savannah said Nancy was wearing jammies and no shoes. Wow, okay. I wonder if she knows, like, what color. That's just terrible, though. No shoes, like, man. They really need to catch this, whoever did that, because it's to do that to an old lady like that. That's the $1 million question. Where did Nancy go? All we know is that she was dropped off that Saturday night at around 9:30 after going to dinner at her other daughter's, Annie's house, and Annie's husband's house. And they drove her back here to this location, and that was the last time anyone has seen her since. And it's been, what, like 55 days now? Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of theories on what the motive behind it was. But it seems like this person had been casing this neighborhood, maybe looking for an easy target. But we also heard the other day that Nancy would not lock her back door. At least that's what reports are saying. That she wouldn't leave it open, like just wide open, but she wouldn't always lock it. Because she probably just felt so safe here. And you can see that's her front door. She has like and a lot of houses here in Tucson do, and probably other places as well, like a screen door. And those things are really hard to get into. Like, you would have to make a lot of noise to try to tear one of those things down. But in the back of her house, it's just a regular wooden door, and she does have sliding glass doors as well at multiple spots in the backyard. And even in her master bedroom, there's a sliding glass door. Yeah, it's a pretty sad story. You can see this is the other entrance to her driveway. So we're not sure, did he literally just walk up here, or did he come in from the back way? Did he come in from the side over here? They were halfway on and halfway off. No, he didn't smash. No.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you see that sign right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta be off the property. I don't want to have to call the sheriff.
Okay.
Do you have a name?
Yeah, AJ.
AJ, nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
nice to meet you guys. Jeez, people are crazy. I'm literally on this. There's a cone right here. And I'm on the other side of this cone. And these people walking by were like, you see those signs there? I'm not even past the sign. People are nuts. On Zoom. It's right there, but you can still see there's still space here. So you can still be on the dirt without being on their property. So I'm pretty sure this is like, I don't know. I would have to look at the actual property lines. But I'm not passing the cones or the signs. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't going to argue with them. It's not worth it. Yeah, well, people drive by on this road like crazy fast though. And I've been hit before on a bicycle. So anytime I'm like near cars driving fast, and I was in a bike lane when I was hit too, so. Good, Daryl. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I understand both sides of it, how some people don't want media here, but literally 2 days ago, Savannah Guthrie said that they still want like the media to keeping this like in the news. They still want attention on this, and this is one way that does that. Whatever next story happens that next day. I mean, just a couple weeks ago, this whole street was lined all the way from down there, literally past that curve down there with cars, all from media from all over the world. It was pretty insane. No, the media doesn't have to be here. No, you're right. And I've actually gone searching in washes around, because I had that same thought. I was like, well, why should I just go there and film the neighborhood, or should I go searching. So I've done that. I've gone to Pantano Wash, Tinka Verde Wash, and the Rito River Wash, and I've literally walked in like the 100-degree heat a couple miles down in there by myself. So I've done both. I haven't just came out here. Is that, oh, see, look at this, guys. She actually did call the cops. She actually called?
Yeah.
I was standing right where this gravel is.
How's it going today, man? Any weapons, guns, knives?
No,
anything?
no.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I was standing right here because cars fly by here, man.
Yeah, they do. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Just give me a sec, all right?
All right. Yeah, I guess I could. They're saying rewind the tape and show him. It's crazy, guys. Ooh.
It's time you want to run this guy out of town.
Good morning. Yeah, so I was standing right here, and these two ladies walked by, and they were like, "Don't you see that sign there? I don't want to have to call the sheriff." And I was like, "Okay." And then she was like, "What's your name?" I said, "AJ." And that was it. I thought I was fine, but the sheriff came pulling up. He's just running me right now.
Yeah, so just to formally let you know, you will be trespassed from the property, okay?
Okay.
If we come back or
I got you.
calls and then, you are on the property at any point,
You're good.
results in an arrest.
Yeah, you're good.
But as of right now, I mean, like I said, just roadway, you're good.
Okay.
We'll probably get more calls. People are going to say, hey, he's on the property, blah, blah. Even.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
You're literally right here. You're good.
Okay.
You're not
All right.
on the property, nothing like that. You're still on the road.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to have their harps and stuff about it.
Most of the people have been nice. There was just these two ladies, and she was like, "I don't want to have to call the sheriff," and I was like, "No, but whatever."
And to be honest, the funny thing is they probably don't live actually within the portion of the neighborhood.
It's all good.
But yeah, so like I said, formally you'll be trespassed from the property itself, but
Okay.
you know, not from the area. So
Right.
you can still do your thing.
All right.
I know you, like you said, you want to be cautious about these cars that are going through, which I don't blame you. So I just wanted to stop out and let you know. Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. Any
Sounds
questions
good.
right now?
No, you're good, man.
All right, my man.
You're
Well,
good.
You be safe today.
Yeah, you too. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Well, he's cool. I know I had it muted. He said to be safe, just stay on the asphalt. He said otherwise people are going to be calling. He's like they'll probably still call again today if they come by. So just stay on the asphalt just to be safe. Yeah. And it's like I put my stuff over here. What is that, like someone's property over here? Like where they set the tent up, like where they, because they haven't marked the shark. They've been setting like a tent up, but that's not Nancy's property, but is that someone else's property? Yeah, no, he was cool. And he even said, like, I'm sure you guys heard that he's like, and those people probably don't even live like in this, like, real close to this either. But that's crazy how quick he got here. It's wild. And the only reason I was standing on that, like, because I came here 2 days ago, and this is literally where John DePietro was for like a good chunk of his stream. He would stand right here because you get shade from this tree here. So he would stand here, and when there was the couple hundred media here, they would all also like stand here. Like when the FBI or when anyone came, they would literally stand on this gravel. And then even yesterday when the sheriff was here, like he pulled up with me standing on the gravel and he didn't say anything. I wasn't on the well, it's all good, whatever. Yeah, no, he was super nice. That guy was super cool. Yeah, I can't take any chances now. I can't walk on that gravel, even if other people are doing it. Okay, so the cops told him on that side of the road. You can see the truck. Got my signal, but if it's fine, then yeah, I'll go back over there. Oh, here comes the car. Oh, here's John DePietro. So John still is here. John DePietro. Morning, John.
Is that AJ?
Yep. Should I tell him about the...
You have a black umbrella.
Yep. I just wanted to let you know, I was standing in that similar spot this morning, and someone called the sheriff on me, and he came out and said, I would just be safe and stand on the asphalt. You do whatever you want. I think it's still illegal, but yeah, I just wanted to let you know. Yeah. Yeah, I let him know. They're like big horse flies. They're flying around. See, so and there might be some bees, but some of them are flies. But yeah, I let him know. Well, hopefully it was just that one lady that had a problem. We're just out here bringing attention to the case. A lot of the other media has left, and even the Guthrie family still wants attention on the case. So I don't just come out here. I've also gone out searching in different washes around town and under bridges, like near all these homeless encampments that I found, a couple of tunnels. I was kind of surprised that there are so many tunnels in Tucson. And I've lived here my whole life and didn't know we had all these tunnels. And like, they go pretty far. Like you can't see the other end of them for most of them. Like, it's pitch black, and some of them are pretty tall, like 5.5 feet tall. So, and I know some of them are actually probably a little taller, but yeah. Yeah, I did know Savannah Guthrie. She's pretty well known in Tucson because she went to the University of Arizona here in town, and then she got a job at the local NBC affiliate here, and then she got her big break at the Today Show. So she's kind of pretty well known for like being like a major success story out of Tucson. Because Tucson's still kind of, it's got small town vibes, but it's like a medium-sized city. So yeah, a lot of people knew who Savannah was. They're above ground, but they go on for quite a distance. Like, you can't see light on the other end. So they must go on pretty far. And there was a couple that I found in one of the washes that, like, you could feel cold air, almost like an air conditioning, like air being pumped out, like if a fan was set like on medium. It was that cold, and it was like 100 degrees outside. So that means that the tunnels must be pretty long. A warning sign a couple feet in the tunnel. It said like, do not enter, or do not come back here. It's like, and it's creepy because it's so dark, and I didn't have a flashlight. I wasn't gonna go climbing in there. Yeah, it's scary. And then I just out searching in the washes, like I would be a mile down the wash, 1.5 miles down, and then all of a sudden you would come across like a homeless encampment where they have tents set up. They've got like they're setting fires at night. like a fire pit. There was even like someone dug out this like trench and put a bunch of branches on top of it, like some weird stuff down there. And then even in thick vegetation like this, there was like homeless encampments that you couldn't tell until like I stumbled across them, and then I would like kind of super creepy. And it's like a mile and a half down this like super hard to get to wash. Let's see, today we're gonna see
the weekend your mom went missing. Tell me what you were doing and what happened.
I'd given Mike for Christmas a boys trip to go play tennis, and so he had been gone for the weekend. So I took my kids actually to Carson's. So we had a beautiful, fun night together, and then I came home, and really it just got home at the same time that Mike came home, and we were just saying hi, putting down our stuff, and the kids were running around. And my sister called me, and she was in a panic. I was in a panic. I'm like, call 911. Yeah. She's like, I did. We've called them. They're here. And we thought that she must have had like some kind of medical episode in the night, and that somehow, the paramedics had come because the back doors were propped open. And that didn't make any sense. We thought maybe they came and there was a stretcher and they took her out the back. But her phone was there and her purse was there and all her things. And
saw Annie and Cam when you got to their house. Tell me about
the sheriff and trying to, really make clear from the very early moments, Annie and Tommy were saying this isn't that case that you are used to where someone wanders off. She can't wander off. Mm-hmm. My mom, she was in tremendous pain. Yeah. Her back was very bad.
Trying to get my
she was trying to, on a good day, she could walk down to the mailbox and get the mail, but most days not. So there was no wander off. And the doors were propped open.
Yeah.
And there was blood on the front doorstep. And the Ring camera had been yanked off.
Yeah.
And so we were saying, this is...
Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. So he's not just here for the mail. There's something else going on. Maybe more cameras. Maybe they're putting in more cameras. Got a little bit of action. He's gonna take a ladder from the top of his van. Here's Mark the shark. Yeah, he's coming. He's his tent up over there. I don't know what Mark's doing. He drove because it's so hot. I don't blame him, but I wanted to keep the stream going, and good thing I did. So there's a guy. I can see the electrician and the family helper. And the family helper, he keeps like walking around looking at the ground. But Mark the shark, he's a great guy. If you guys aren't following him, and I know a lot of you already are, please go check him out. Mark the Shark 943. You're welcome, guys. Yeah, Righteous Monkey was here. He left. I felt bad for him because I have an umbrella, and so did John DePietro. Righteous Monkey didn't. And there's only so much shade around here. There's actually a breeze that's picking up right now, which is kind of bad timing because I know you can probably see the stuff blowing in the wind. Okay, so the electrician just got in the car. I guess he's leaving. I don't know. Let me get out of the way here. I don't want to get ran over. CL01 FedEx truck. For a second I thought he was gonna pull in. I was like, man. So he wasn't there very long. So what do you think he was doing? And it didn't look like he trying to tell. It looks like the garage is still closed. Yeah, he's been there. And I can hear the car on. I think it's starting to get so windy that some of the flowers are getting knocked over. That one right there just kind of tipped over. It's weird, it gets gusty for a minute and then it stops. Okay, so he's leaving, guys. Here he comes. I'm getting out of his way. There he goes, guys. No, he didn't